Sheriff Christopher Swanson, the sheriff of Genesee County that you just saw there, marching alongside the demonstrators, marching alongside the protester. He joins me now. Sheriff, good morning to you.
Hey, good morning, sir. Thanks for having me.
Sheriff, on Saturday, did you have it in your mind when you got there, as you and your men were getting ready, that you would lay down your helmet, lay down your baton, and march alongside the protesters, or was that a spontaneous decision?
It was a spontaneous decision, and I'll tell you, with all the police agencies there, Flint Township being the lead for that area, it made the most sense that when I saw the crowd and felt the frustration and the fact that we were only accelerating the issue, it was time to take the helmet off, go to the shot caller, the lead organizer, give him a big old fat hug and say, what do we need to do? And that was the tension breaker. And then the next question was the one that made history.
What was the response from those demonstrators, from those protesters? What did they say to you?
Well, they wanted to know what I thought. And when I looked at the lead organizer and said, listen, that guy is not who cops are. These police officers love you, and we don't accept that. We're horrified. They said the crowd needs to hear it. I said, get the crowd. So when the crowd kind of turned, and they've already had a fist pump with another officer, they already had a hug, they were open to just listening to what we had to say. And when I acknowledged that we don't condone that, that's not who cops are, the second question is, what else do you need? And that's when the crowd shouted, walk with us. And in a second, that turn of events happened when I said, let's walk. And you saw an entire crowd's mindset and heart change because they wanted to be heard. The protesters, had they not listened to the message, we wouldn't be talking, but they were as much a part of that night, making history in Flint, than anybody else. And now we are day 2, no arrests, no fires, no injuries.
You know, Sheriff, one of the things that struck me when I saw that video is that's one of those situations that could have gone a whole nother way. Had you decided to lay down your arms and the protesters took advantage of the situation. They did not do that.
Right.
As you look at the protests around this country, these protests, many of which have turned violent, you've got a number of public officials, law enforcement officers saying that the solution right now is to crack down on these demonstrators. What do you say to that?
That's a great question. To your first point, it was probably the worst tactical decision I could make by taking off all what protects me and going into the crowd, but the benefit far outweighed the risk. And I'm not trying to be a macho or a hero. I just tell you that was the best decision to show that I am not going to create a divide. I'm going to show vulnerability and walk in the crowd and make the first move. To your second point, my heart breaks for the city. It breaks for D.C. and New York and L.A. and Minneapolis, and great cities have been built by great people. And so I can't answer what the next best decision is, except for lay down your arms. That police and protesters have to work together to say, hey, let's take a night of calm and find out what's happening. Why are we doing this? And create the conversation that makes the change. Everybody talks about change. Change comes with action. And I got to believe that there's folks in those communities that want peace and want action. And, man, I feel terrible for police officers injured, people that have been killed, just cities have been destroyed. But it's going to take time. And I see what's happening like the world does, and it breaks our heart. But there has to be a first move. There has to be a first step, and that has to come from both sides.
Sheriff Christopher Swanson. Sheriff, thank you for your time this morning. Thank you for your example on Saturday as well, sir. I appreciate you.
Thank you. We love you guys, and we love this nation. Appreciate your time.